Hello and welcome to episode 177 of the Daily Sales Message, where every single day for at least the last 177 days in a row now, I've provided you with a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. In today's episode, we're talking about shortcuts. Would you like to buy a shortcut from me? And this is an exercise in naming things and reframing things. So thinking about something differently. So reframing it, just taking it out of context and considering it in a different, it's known as a paradigm, or in this instance, a different context, different way of looking at something. I'll give you an example. So I sell courses as part of what I do. I do lots of other stuff, but I sell online courses. Now there's a very, very different consideration. Would you like to buy an online course that will teach you to do blah, blah, blah? Maybe that's attractive for you, maybe that's not. Would you like to buy a shortcut? Would you like to solve your problem faster and not make the mistakes and just accelerate your progress? We're selling the same thing in both those scenarios, but one of them will sound far more attractive than the other and more intriguing too, and that's the shortcut one. Because that's essentially what any course or book or anything like that, any educational kind of product is. It's a shortcut. It's a way to get you to the end result, saving you on things that could go wrong, telling you about things that could go wrong and things to account for, using the experience and the wisdom of others that's been hard won because they've probably made mistakes, more mistakes than you have. And trust me, I've made a lot of mistakes. So just something to think about, say, in your offering, are you, it doesn't have to be a course, but what are you calling it? Are you calling it by its name, what it is? Or are you trying to inject intrigue and excitement into it? Because it's far more intriguing and appealing for me as a buyer to buy a shortcut, because that kind of appeals to my greed and my need to kind of accelerate and beat the competition and do really well really quickly. Would you like to buy a shortcut? Or would you like to buy my online course? How could you describe your offering in such a way that it's exciting, it's appealing? Notice it's not misleading. We're not lying to people or misleading them in any way, but we are reframing how we talk about something, changing that paradigm, which is an unnecessarily unusual word, changing the paradigm, changing the context, so they think about it differently. Okay, that's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow in episode 178, I have to check. We're looking at 5 buying elements. 5 buying elements. That's what we're talking about tomorrow. In the meantime, if you haven't already been to LinkedIn and connected with me, please do connect with me. I share tons of free stuff all day, every day. Very, very active on LinkedIn. And if you'd like to shoot me a DM and say hello, it's always nice to hear it from listeners of the Daily Sales Message. That's it for this episode. I'll catch you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.